Hi everyone and welcome to my morning report analysis videos with me, Richard Perry, market analyst at Hantec Markets on Tuesday, the 3rd of October. We've got a pretty quiet market open today, nothing too significant going on. We've got a public holiday in Germany and that is sort of taking a little bit of the edge off these markets, and what we've seen is that we've seen a degree of dollar strength, and that's coming as these treasury yield spreads continue to steepen. 2's 10 spread up, and that's coming with the 10-year and the 2-year both going higher. But that move had initially seen some dollar strength, and that's been pared a little bit, and that's coming as the euro's just gained a little bit of support as this yield spread between the Bund and treasuries has tightened slightly, and generally speaking, that's just given the euro a little bit of support, but nothing too significant. I mean, there's still a degree of dollar strength. You'd say the yen weakness there, which has sort of regained a little bit of the upside initiative, and the other forex majors are all weaker against the dollar, but just marginally, really. Dollar strength is also helping to keep that any sort of sense of a gold rally under wraps. But you look at these equity markets, basically flat, nothing really doing there, and obviously the DAX is closed for the public holiday. But you look at volatility, falling away back at sort of 2 odd month lows, and well below 10 once more. So it really is pretty low and muted volatility there. Nothing too significant to speak of. But yeah, markets are fairly quiet today. Nothing too significant in terms of economic data going on today. You've got the UK construction PMI 930, and to be honest, that doesn't do a great deal for sterling anyway. The expectation is for UK construction PMI to be slightly slightly lower, but very marginally, 51.0. We've had the RBA monetary policy out overnight, no move, and no move was expected anyway, so it's done little really for the Aussie today, slightly lower against the dollar, but nothing too significant. So yeah, it's pretty much all round quiet day at the moment. Now my chart of the day is sterling yen. Now what we've seen in sterling yen is a decline actually, as as sterling has just unwound from earlier strength. That strong move that we saw throughout September is just sort of turning over, retracing a little bit. But I think that's a retracement on sterling yen back towards this key breakout 148 area. That is a massive long-term breakout for sterling yen, and I think it's just retracing back towards that, to be honest. And you look at this move we've had in the last sort of couple of weeks really, and I'll show you on the hourly chart in a bit, but that actually sort of looks like a small head and shoulders top pattern, and having closed below that support, you could argue yesterday, the support of 149.75, and closed below that yesterday, it sort of continues the trend lower that we've got. We've had a little bit of a pullback today, but to be honest, I think it's going to be sold into around that sort of neckline resistance area of around sort of 150 area, but that little downtrend comes in at 150.80 today. But you look at these momentum indicators, they are looking corrective. RSI falling away, MACD lines having crossed negatively, and also this stochastics falling. But as I said, you look at this hourly chart, you sort of zoom it out, and that sort of ends up being a head and shoulders top pattern, doesn't it? So you could go from the top, which is around about 52.85 area. So you could argue, what, 270 pips of downside from 150.10, and that gives you sort of around about the 147.30 area, 147.40 area, and again, I think that you're looking at a retreat back into this support band between 146.80, 148.10 and 147.40 area is basically bang in the middle of that. So a retreat back into this sort of area of breakout support, I think, is perfectly possible in the coming days, and I would be still looking at that being a correction that gets finds a new support area around that breakout. So that's what I'd be looking out for as a medium term play. But as a near term play, this is corrective, yes. But I'm not expecting it to go too far. I think 147, 148 area, perfectly possible. But I'd be looking out for high lows around that. So I wish you good luck in your trading today, and I will speak to you later. Thank you.